Hey everybody, it's Rick O'Shea playing Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on. Once again, we are going to play in the Something Wiccan event. It's a 4-star character, he's a lot of fun, and the big deal is there are super boosted 5-star characters in Versus from now on, apparently, and that means we're going to take on some really strong boosted character teams well into the 500s levels range, and we get to use some great boosted characters of our own. We're going to play 5-star Thanos, Black Panther, others like Hawkeye, Star-Lord, and more. And that's today. Every week they are going to change those characters. So we're going to play a lot more of this as things go on. Let's jump into the action. And you're going to love the Thanos and Panther combo. A lot of people call it Panthos for a long time. Can't wait to get into that. Let's take a challenge against that team first to start out. A lot of points here. Level 576, 569 on the enemy 5 stars. That is really tough. Let's give it a go with these two. I like Star-Lord's green ability quite a bit. I wish it did a little more team damage, but you can get some crazy cascades when it's played. So we're going to play his purple, green, yellow. Wiccan in this case probably won't do much, but we might try to get him transformed into the Demiurge. We'll see how that goes. And then we've got red and blue for Hawkeye and his awesome passive purple ability. Let's boost some AP. Let's get a little advantage going in. Alright, let's get our animations turned on here so we can see the cool character effects. I think we want to target Thanos first. Definitely dangerous if we happen to get one of our characters downed, then Thanos has that awesome passive Court Death. And it is huge damage, stuns the entire team basically. His own team takes damage also, but that's the thing. When he stuns his own teammates, Panther has his own passive ability, and you're going to see it in a little bit, move or be moved. When he awakens from being stunned, he hits the enemy for a big amount. So we don't want to have anybody subject to that damage, of course. How do we want to start here? The enemy doesn't have much going in active yellow, 2 passive abilities in yellow. I see green on the right side. I think though, let's start with this blue that drops yellow here. Panther's black ability can do a ton of damage, and we don't really have a black user on our team. We need to be careful with that. We can start things off with a Bola Arrow. It's an arrow that stuns. Don't want to stun Panther because we'll get hit by his red passive ability. So we'll play that on Thanos when the time makes sense. Probably not yet because there is, let's get this blue match here. Don't want to play a blue countdown when it could likely be matched away the moment you play it. Okay, let's play Bola Arrow. Nice safe location there. And Hawkeye does fortify countdowns, but at the beginning of the turn, so it doesn't happen during the turn. His red ability places pre-fortified countdowns, which is nice. Alright, one more turn, and we will stun Thanos. We have our yellow ready to go, something good. It converts black tiles into charged green tiles. That's going to help quite a bit if we played at the right time. In fact, this might be a good moment to play it right after this extra move in blue at the top right corner. Yep, I think we will. All right, let's get this going. Wow, lots of damage from that critical. And so hopefully if we get a couple of these black tiles over here converted to green, we're going to get some automatic green matches. Let's go. Tons of green. Look at that. We jumped up to 15 already. what do we want to do next? We want to play our green ability yet? I don't know that we do. I think we're going to wait a turn. What's my next move? Maybe we're going to play... We'll probably take that blue match on top. So we can go ahead and play Deep Breath. Keep in mind it's fortified. There we go. And in 3 turns, it'll do a bunch of damage. But if you have a ton of red, when this goes off, it deals 58 or 56 or so thousand total damage and spends the additional red. Nice. If we get a few countdowns out in a row, we can pretty much guarantee that extra damage. There's the bola arrow. Alright, while he's stunned, we can really take advantage of this. There's no real match damage we'll take for green and purple. I guess Wiccan as green as an ability, but it doesn't do a lot of match damage. Let's play Explosive Arrow. Looks like blue is pretty safe. And yeah, we'll play Electric Arrow as well. Alright, so once those countdowns get fortified, then I think it's safe to play our green ability from Star-Lord. Wiccan played his countdowns. If those are matched or destroyed, he will gain some health back. Let's get... we got a lot going on here. We can play our purple. We'll save our purple from Star-Lord. Something bad either steals enemy special tiles or steals AP if there are no specials out there. Get a little more red here. We're up to 8. When a countdown expires, Explosive Arrow. Couldn't see the full number on that. Alright, running really well against Thanos. Now I think is the time. We've got all these charge tiles on the board. Check it out. Bit of both. Team damage. Okay. Steal some AP. Bunch of green. Perfect. Did allow Wiccan to heal up quite a bit, but great damage against Thanos. Get a lot more of these arrows played. We've got 14 red. Okay. Oh, bad luck on the blues. That one fortified on the line break really messed it up, but that's okay. So we want to play this now. One more turn for Sonic Arrow. Let's wait for Sonic Arrow. Green drops black up there, a little blue. Oh man. She-Hulk team up. We lost only black AP it looked like, which is funny. That has no bearing on what we want to do. Reasonably strong strike tile, 6,840. Alright, Panther has set his countdown on Star-Lord. So any damage that Star-Lord takes is going to be amplified. Basically, fixed damage amount added to it. Once again, another bit of both. With those strike tiles, hopefully we get that. I was hoping we would get Panther's countdown destroyed. Didn't quite get it, but check it out. Another great example for what you can get from Star-Lord's board shake is a match 4 that's going to destroy that countdown. These look really good here. We could also play this, convert black to green. Let's wait a turn. Acid Arrow are pretty strong attack tiles. 9,500 in attack tiles on top of the remaining 4,500 in strike tiles is huge. Smoke Bomb. Really like this one. I don't think the match is going to last long enough for us to get much advantage from that Smoke Bomb, but it does send the team invisible. And check it out, Shrapnel Arrow. Very good team damage ability, 23,000 damage to the enemy team. Got Panther out due to the attack and strike tile damage. One more turn for the Shrapnel Arrow. Maybe we're going to win with that. Everyone's invisible for 2 turns from the Smoke Bomb Arrow, and actually this is a great way to win. Now that all arrows have been played from Hawkeye, he is out of arrows, and this ability for a cost of 5 deals 28,000 plus damage, and it is just straight up target damage. Awesome. Got the win against a very strong Thanos and Panther team. Now let's play that team ourselves. You won't believe this one. Is this the one we wanted to play it on? Yeah, I think so. Put Thanos over there. We'll put Panther over here. We've got Wiccan at 56,000 health or so out of the total. That's going to work fine. We'll boost his AP. And check it out. The enemy has a very entry-level Wiccan on his team. We're starting with the match 4. The boosted character 5-star match damage is huge. Look at this. 1,612 damage for a single tile. That means we're going to get very close, if not certainly take Wiccan out on this match 4. And look at that. 191,000 health on my Thanos. 188 on the enemy. When we take out an enemy and trigger Court Death, stuns everyone but Thanos, 41,000 damage to all enemies and 10,000 to Thanos' allies. Wow, here we go. Look how close that was to taking him out. And let's see. So let's do a kind of a weak match here. Let's do this red to take him out. Court Death triggers. Amazing. Now, enemy Panther is going to launch out at us from his passive ability for damage. And so did ours. But I wanted, yeah, if it was possible, I would have wanted to have our Panther out front to take the hit from theirs. Pretty difficult to do. So now what we need to do is focus on our abilities, because it's going to take a while to take anyone else out for Court Death. We really want to go for Thanos purple, Panther black. Actually, black is probably about the best way to go, but we are way ahead on green, and so this is a rare case. We're going to go ahead and get our green played. Looks pretty safe on the board for a green countdown tile. Let's play it. Come and get me. Now, I do like Wiccan's green, but we'll play that in the next match. This is 48,700 damage to the enemy team if we can get that countdown to resolve. Should be able to, and that's just a huge AoE damage. While that countdown's on the board, Thanos forces himself to the front, by the way, if you didn't remember that. Yellow drops blue. Keep in mind, we're trying to get black, and there's really no black matches out there, but at least we kept our countdown safe for the most part. Let's go ahead and play Magical Barrier for our Wiccan. Those are match destroyed. He earns a good amount of true health back. And now that those are on the board, let's play Infinite Power. Do we want to do that right now? Let's see. I think we do. Pick a nice safe location at the bottom. That is a really cool ability. Infinite Power doesn't allow any tiles to be manipulated, and only things that can happen are basically matches, and tiles can't be destroyed any certain way. Let's go this green that drops yellow. Here we go. Huge team damage. Nice. And so what else do we want to do here? I guess we should go for if we can't find black, we need to go for team up for Panther's yellow passive ability. It's actually kind of hard to get it qualified sometimes, but Spirit of Wakanda is an overlooked ability, really. You have to get 11 or more team up, but when you match yellow after having that 11 team up, he will do a ton of damage just because you matched yellow and spend some of that team up to do it. All right. A couple more matches. We're going to take Thanos out, and that'll trigger Court Death again. There we go. Extra match damage while the purple countdown is out there from Thanos. And let's see. Let's just do a red match because I want our mover be moved to take Panther out, and got the win against a really tough team. Cool. So now this time, let's try to focus on Wiccan's abilities a little bit if we can. A lot of people are going to be playing Panthos, by the way. Oh, you know what? We should take on a... Is this one we should do? Yeah, this is one. Let's do this again. This will be really fast this time. I'm going to take Wiccan out to the system available version because of all the court death damage. Let's see how fast we can win against this team again. Only 8,000 health on the Wiccan. We're going to attack and really try to speed up our court death. How do we want to do this? Let's go for... Purple should be strong enough match damage so that our second hit will guarantee that he is taken out. And let's go for black. There we go, court death. Just enough damage to take out Hulk on their team. Now he comes right back. And then in this case, we should start targeting Hulk because we're going to be able to take him out again pretty quickly. How could we have an extra move? Takes him out with a hit on the critical. Comes back again. Damage on Okoye when that happens. Court death for the win. That was fast. Cool. Okay, now this time I think we can try to feature Wiccan a little bit. And yeah, this is probably a fine team to play against. So Wiccan plays countdowns. Let's get Hawkeye back in here. And I think we can make use of a boosted 4-star character. So we've got red, blue, yellow, green. So we really don't have black and yellow represented very well. Can we do that with any of the boosted 4-star characters? Not really black and yellow together. So let's see. Let's let black go. And purple, we're not really using purple either. So purple and yellow will be great for Nico. Let's do it. Oops. All right. So in this match, we really want to try to focus on Wiccan's abilities, and I want to get him transformed into the Demiurge. It's a awesome passive state. Let's see. Let's start targeting Okoye. Match 4 in red is a great way to start our AP generation. And so we're going to try to get 6 AP in each color. before we play any abilities. We'll see if that's able to happen here. White drops black. Gotta get ahead on green. Since Wiccan's green ability costs 12, I really wish that cost 10 instead. But Chain Lightning's kind of a cool ability. It does a lot more when the enemy has special tiles on the board. I kind of forgot about that. We should have picked a team that really creates a lot of specials. We're going to get good use out of him regardless, though. So we are behind in yellow and purple for the most part. And can't get enough green, so we'll do that. Wiccan's taking a lot of hits, so we should really get his purple, or yellow going, excuse me. Oh man. How did they get so far ahead on red already? Come on, Rick, we're trying to focus on Wiccan here, and he's about to be taken out. Red drops yellow and green, that's good. Alright, so we have green ready to play. All we need is one black, some purple, and blue. Okay. Let's get blue here. That looks a little more tricky. They should leave purple matches for us, usually. Since they don't have a purple user on the team. There we go. Nice cascade also. And as soon as we get one purple and one black, let's do this. And now we need to find this black match right here, beginning of the next turn. Awesome. Okay. So it's actually trouble because whenever Wiccan makes a match like this green, it would be a line break instead of just a normal match 3. I want to try to get one more yellow AP for him to heal before we start doing a lot of his matches. We'll see if that can happen here. Oh, Wiccan's forced up front. Oh, Rick. Got it. Well, okay. Can Chain Lightning destroy and get a yellow match? We'll see what we can do here. Let's go ahead and hit... now let's hit enemy Wiccan with a Chain Lightning. We're going to shoot right here. Really should have gotten our yellow first before that. Alright, we're going to lose him. That's too bad. He's forced up front. Can't avoid that. Let's go ahead and get this green match here for the line break. Take Wiccan out at least. Couldn't get his healing going, but alright, I think we can still win this one. Need to get Nico to take one hit of damage. That'll happen with a yellow match. Can we do it now? I think we should. There we go. When she takes damage, she places that countdown on the board. Explosive arrow on Thor. Nice. Stunned for 3 turns at 100 health. We'll leave him there. Okay, so Nico's ready to go. Let's play Trifecta first. That produces 1 special tile of each type. You want to play that first because heal places protect tiles on the board, but then heals for how many protects are on there, so you want to get the one from her purple first. She hasn't taken much damage because Wiccan has been tanking a lot. But now let's go ahead and play her blue ability, Freeze, Stun, Okoye. Alright. Wish we would have ran a lot better with Wiccan. but these two are going to be just fine and win the match. Trifecta will increase the value of special tiles of which you have more on the board than the enemy. So every turn that we have more strike, attack, or protect tiles than the enemy, she will increase them big time. And good thing we have more protects than the and Thor is stunned, so he won't be creating a lot more. Trifecta again. Quay deals 1 point of damage. Let's look at our specials now that they're increasing 10,900 in projectiles and over 3,000 in strike and attacks. Awesome. Koi is out and Thor's out. Okay, so wish I would have played a little bit better with Wiccan there. Let's go one more match and see how much we can get out of the Demiurge with him. Play it right this time. Interesting matchup here. Let's see, we can consider that. Lots of Panthers out there for a bunch of events in a row. Alright, let's do this one. Heal him. Let's stick with Nico for the purple and blue. Wiccan will be yellow and green, and then black and red. We didn't get to play Panther's black ability. Let's do it. So we have to be a little bit careful with Nico here because Kitty Pride will create her repeater tile and destroy her countdown and deal damage every turn that happens. But we're going to target Kitty pretty quickly. In fact, you know what? Let's target her now. Purple drops green. And there she goes. The good thing about that damage is I think we can get Panther up front to take the damage, and then if it's enough, he will stun himself, reduce the damage, and then fire his passive back at Kitty. Okay, so we want to do Panther up front. See if he can dismiss a bunch of this damage. Alright, so to trigger his ability, 16,000 damage. Oh, great. Well, that's okay. We'll have to be careful with... Alright. We need one purple, a bunch of yellow. Alright, one yellow, purple, and black, one blue, and we will have our Demiurge already ready to go. And the great thing about when he's doing those line breaks is that you earn the AP in that line break. It's just so great. Lots of fun too. How do we want to do this? Yeah, yellow drops. Yeah, that was a good move. Nice cascade. Got our Demiurge, and here we go. So, Wiccan does blue and green matches only. Professor X played a healing ability. Good thing it wasn't damage. So check this out. Let's get a couple of Wiccan matches lined up and then play Panther's black ability. And once again, we need to play his yellow for healing. Let's do this one. Oh, that sets up an extra move. They'll take it as a match 4 in red at the bottom corner there. That's going to hurt. But that's okay. Now we can play all of our abilities. Magical Barrier. Countdowns for healing. And we've got a couple cool moves here for Wiccan. So let's do this. Let's assign Panther's Prey onto Professor X. He's going to take all this extra damage. 14,000. Oh, that went to a really bad spot. I was going to do this blue and green double move. Oh man, how unlucky, because that would create a line break if I matched that green, and that would destroy that countdown we just placed. That's too bad. So let's see if we can do it differently here. We'll just go red. I see that damage coming his way. Alright, not going to be bad. Let's go blue here. Panther's Prey took Professor X all the way out. Probably should have played that on Wiccan, but let's get Kitty out of here with an extra move in green. This is a good one. All right, finally, play Chain Lightning. Enemy has a lot of special tiles on the board. We really want to hit the column that has practiced offense in it so that Kitty will normally create attack tiles every time we deal damage from an ability. But with Chain Lightning, that'll destroy that column, that countdown, and it'll hit more columns because it contained an enemy special. Look at this damage. Awesome. All right. Extra move. Line break every time we match green and blue. And all that AP, it's just crazy how fast it jumps when you start making these matches in his colors. Go for green. Panther's Prey on enemy Wiccan. Match 4, or line break on the green, and it takes him out. Cool, a lot of fun. At least we got a good run with Wiccan that time. And that is it for today. Tokens video coming up next, and we're going to finally decide how many draws we're going to do for Scarlet Witch, Null, and Colossus before it is too late. Colossus moves out of latest Legends and into Classics when Ronin moves in, so that's a little over a week from the time of this video. And we have a bunch of other draws to do. Got Shadow of a Doubt. That was the release store for Ronin. We've got 2 legendary draws there at 1 in 7 odds at a 5-star. There's a chance we could get the brand new 5-star Ronin from that pack. Can't wait to give it a shot. Coming up next, hit like and subscribe if you haven't so far. We'll see you then.